Well, hello and welcome to GMODISM, and we're back into Garrysmod. Yes, you're watching GMODISM, you're watching Garrysmod, and we're here for a little map review showcase as we always do on all Wednesdays. So there has been a lot of news about England lately. So we are going to take this opportunity to look at a pretty dystopic London map, which is one of very few I've seen at all in Garrysmod. And it is it's very cool. It kind of looks like London, I would say. It's kind of large too. And we're not using the fancy camera, because if we do that, some areas might not get loaded in. You can see it's pretty smooth. This is the map boundary. You can't get further than that. So we're just gonna fly around here a little bit. And this is another map from the source game, Nuclear Dawn. Ew. We're not supposed to be here, are we? I don't think so. Interesting. Alright, so probably we can go over here though. That's weird. So we can go over. And anyways, Nuclear Dawn is... so that's a bug. This looks pretty not cool, but otherwise I think it has a very cool aesthetic that we don't see. And it even has like airplanes that zooms around in the sky there. And as said, London maps is kind of unusual as it is, but this one looks real cool. And it even, like, the city has obviously been abandoned for a while here. And it's rubble here and there. We got a nice statue of someone famous. And yeah, the street has basically been very collapsed with rubble and stuff like that. This is obviously a map that's best suited for any type of conquest thing. A rusted old police car. But we can use it for screenshotting or building or anything we want, basically. And it's called RP Clocktower Dawn, because it's from Nuclear Dawn. New car. Ooh. Wow, yeah, that's cool. I just love the fact that we can climb this thing. Now we could... so we can run around here a little bit. Well, that's nice. We do... I think we usually, on the Nuclear Dawn maps, we usually have some kind of interiors. But we're going to check this thing here. We're obviously not meant to go higher than that. Here is like this area, bombed out building. We have there. So it's a pretty large map. It's very cool. I do think it has a very realistic aesthetic to it. Can we... no, it's kind of some kind of growing house. So the the street signs in the Nuclear Dawn stuff is pretty cool. And it says it's a kind of source game. Actually a strategy game. Summer Jazz Festival. Okay. And yeah, new crashed car. I suppose this is outside the bounds. Yeah, it looks really cool, this street. I would love to have a map that's just speed running. I would love to have a map that's basically London racing map. Now this one is a little bit too messed up to be racing in, but if it wasn't messed up like this, let's actually see if we can find some kind of racing route. It might be usable as a racing map anyways. So here we have, let's see here, we just want to make sure we check. So this map seems to have far less interiors than the Dawn maps usually have. They usually have a few places. Oh, and here we have the Clocktower. Very cool indeed. Oops, too high. It's obviously not a map you can fly around in, that's for sure. It looks pretty. It looks pretty nice. Here we have the same guy again, right? And wow, this is so large. This map is a keeper. I'd tell you that. Yeah, this like I only reviewed a London-esque map before, but it was basically some old GTA port. Is it an actual? No. And it's far less impressive than this thing. Wow, we can just look here. Can even be there. So many areas, and there we can see we have the ferry wheel. Did you survive the fallout? Yeah, it says so. Nuclear Dawn is the aftermath of a nuclear war too. Can be good to know. It's just the map makers, the original map makers, have done a really good job. And I think the porter probably made a decent job, but we could walk into an area which there were some stuff we shouldn't see that kind of breaks immersion, but generally it's good. Okay, so here we have some looks like Left 4 Dead. Just people that did not survive the fallout. Oh, and this is underwater, so we can't get down here. And right here we have some ticket automats, we have more body piles, even more down in the cellar. Oh, we can walk. Oh yeah, okay, this leads out into a little underground area. Yeah, it looks very, very grim and very dystopic. And man, just having this airplane swishing by in the air just makes it so much immersive. And we can walk by the sea here. We have 24-hour parking. Here we have this is not the same system. Oh, okay. I take that back I said earlier about interiors. This map has a lot of interiors. Let's zoom down here. We can see, yeah, we have some parking lots, subways. So I take that back. It still has nice interiors, just like the Nuclear Dawn maps usually have. They have some spots. So this is a fairly important building. Can we get down here? Some people else tried. God, there's a lot of gruesome piles of bodies here. Alright. Can we be inside? Oh, we can even do screenshots in the inner side here of the courtyard. Even though you're not supposed to be here, it kind of works. And this one leads down to... That's the same parking area. Of course it is. So, this is one of the better Nuclear Dawn maps. I would absolutely say that. It's very large. Now, I haven't checked it completely, of course, but I would say that this is a map... Whoops. That definitely looks larger than it is, and it is very large. It is very large. If we zoom out here, we can see kind of... this area, and it goes to there. All right. So I think it looks like we could have a racing route on this thing, like going down. Whoops, like that, right? And then down here and turning here. Oh, that's a little bit narrow. Can we like move this? No, we can't. We could fit here, yeah. And probably we could even possibly use the underground to go up again. No, that's a dead end. No, it's not. Or kinda. We would have to take a narrow turns and go down the seaside. And here we have some areas too. Is this? No. Oh, that's where we were before. Okay. And this thing leads into... Yeah, that's something we could drive. A little bit narrow. But it kind of works. So I would say this is a great map for general screenshotting. And if you want that dystopian apocalypse London after war feeling in a modern age, this is the only map I know of. And it sure is a good map. It have the wind effects and it feels very alive. It has a very grim touch to it for sure. But if that's something you're looking for screenshots or projects, that's something definitely that this map can be used for. It isn't suited for flying at all. And because of that, because of the limited skybox and things like that, it kind of works, but it's not a good building map. I like that we can walk on the roofs, even though we are not like meant to per se, but it's doable. So, best of all, it probably suits for different type of war scenarios, which you might want to set up with some on some server or something. But for building, not really, and not working very well. For flying, definitely doesn't work. And it could possibly be an interesting racing map if we want to have post-apocalyptic racing. But other than that, this map is a very good map, but it has limited usability. However, it is very cool. It is very cool. The creators of Nuclear Dawn really got the grim post-war aesthetic of London here. So, oh, and we have London Mall. Did we miss this? No, that's the subway. No, yes. It doesn't... It's not large enough, no. Anyways, that's basically how it is. If you like this video, please subscribe and tune in for next Wednesday map review. And other than that, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like the video too, so other people can find it. In any case, this is your host GMODISM, and I'm signing out. Bye bye. Ooh, aircraft.